Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's curls, it's scoop. We don't know which side will twist the wig. I need a hug, and I'll tell you why. Come on. I was sick all weekend. That's why there was no Sunday night report. I was just sick all weekend. Apparently, I ate something maybe that I shouldn't have eaten on Wednesday. I was at this event where you go to these, they dish up the food. Something got to me, but it was Friday night, and I knew better. My tolerance for fried foods are dwindling, and I call it Patty, save your fried moment. So I don't eat nearly as much as I used to, and I started last year. Well, I got a thing about bad grease. I can tell immediately if that grease that it was cooked in was not cleaned. And I tasted it. But the man was all in my face. And I gave into pressure. What you think? What you like? You like the way I cooked it? And I should have stopped eating it then and closed it, because that's what I normally do. But I gave into the pressure and ate it. Child, my stomach still ain't right. I don't look the way that my stomach feels. I'm not in pain. I'm not in any pain or anything. I'm just a little weak. I probably look a little thinner here because I haven't been eating. But, child, you got to be careful. And as you get older, your system changes. I used to be, if I was a human garbage disposal years ago, in my 20s, at 61, you got to be like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm not going to eat that. Let me grab my water. I still enjoy food, but I just have to be careful. And I have this thing where I save my fried moments. There's only certain fried foods that I will eat, but I can tell when they don't change that grease. My stomach starts flipping and turning and tossing me around. I went from being really cold to being really hot and sweating, and I didn't know if it was menopause. It just wasn't a great weekend, because y'all know I was so excited about, being at work last night, but I said, I don't feel like it. So that's what happened. But we're going to make up for it during the week. We got our hug in. I needed it. Let's talk about the trial that never ends, the Diddy Trial. Juror number 6 has been officially kicked off the panel. The judge was getting tired of this 41-year-old black man because he kept lying. He kept lying about where he lived. And he was like, sir, do you live in New Jersey with your girlfriend, or do you live in New York? And they kept going back. The judge said he was thinking about it. Well, child, he woke up this morning and said, you're gone. Diddy's defense team said, you can't do this. Who are you replacing him with? He has been replaced with a white man, 57, a manufacturing architecture. I hope I said it right. There are currently 8 men and 4 women on this juror. When Diddy's defense kept complaining, the judge was like, Mr. Combs is not going to have a boutique jury to his liking. This will cause no delay by bringing in an alternative, but guess what? It might not end on the 4th of July. This trial, everyone is like, can this trial be over with? It's going on too long. Today, the tapes were shown, and the women were wincing. See, some people like porn. They can take it. I don't like porn. And it was funny because you could be with somebody. I say, I'm not into porn. I don't do all that. I don't need to do all that. But some people love it. Some people don't. I am just on it. You do what you do, but I'm just from the school of we ain't taping and I ain't watching it. So the women were on and watching it. They would show little clips of the freak-offs. Well, the women were just like wincing and upset. One woman, she had her hand and she was doing this. It wasn't good. Diddy faces 15 years to life. I do not think he will get life. what they're going to really have to prove were these people sex trafficked. And if it seemed like, well, they're enjoying it, they seem to be having a good old time. I don't know if they'll be able to prove that point, to prove that he was abusive and things like that. But I doubt if there'll be. And if there's a deadlock or if there is a mistrial, there will be a second trial. I do. I feel that this will not be ending by the 4th of July. It's the longest trial ever. But they'll make him stand trial. It's just the little things that are going on. And I think at this point we're all exhausted by this damn case. But they said the women just were like, when they were watching the freak offs. Teyanna Taylor and Kevin Hart. Teyanna Taylor is on a roll. She's in Tyler Perry's Netflix movie Straw with Sherry Shepherd and Taraji P. Henson. Teyanna plays the cop in it. She's going to be teaming up with Kevin Hart in his Netflix movie entitled 72 Hours. The movie is about a man in his 40s who goes on a 3-day bachelor party with his younger colleagues. Can he survive? Tim Story, who brought us Think Like a Man and Ride Along, he's directing. Will Packer, of course, is one of the producers. One of the upcoming stars in this is a man by the name of Mason Gooding. He is the son of Cuba Gooding Jr. He's also the grandson of the late soul singer Cuba Gooding Sr., who sang for years with the main ingredient. He comes from great lineage. A lot of people are talking about him. It's going to be interesting. Will he, like on this press tour, talk about how influential his grandfather was in the music world? But filming is going to start on that soon. Thursday is Juneteenth. Where you live, how are you celebrating Juneteenth? Juneteenth is Thursday, June 19th, and it's a holiday, a federal holiday in the U.S., commemorating the end of slavery. It's grown in recognition over the years, and in some parts it's not new at all, but across the country it is. There was a portion of Texas, they were still slaves when everybody else was freed. Nobody bothered to tell him, y'all know y'all free, right? It's a major holiday. It's a holiday that we should know about. So often forgetting our own culture and what happens. And I took a little quiz over the weekend. And I said, do you know what Juneteenth is? A lot of people couldn't answer. The official end of slavery, because those slaves in Texas in that part, I think it was Galveston, they weren't freed. In Philadelphia, I'm going to be hosting a block party at the African American Museum, 7th and Arch. The whole block is going to be shut down. 2 stages of entertainment: Slick Rick, Kiki Wyatt, Lady Alma, Kid Capri, DJ Drama, me and my coworker, DJ Doc V. We're going to be on hand for the food, the vendors, the fun. The museum is open. Everything is free. You know we love free 99, but it's going to be a great celebration on Thursday. And if you're in the Philadelphia area, because I know a lot of people in the area, they watch me here, come on down and join us for the big Juneteenth celebration at 7th and Arch, our African American Museum in Philly. I will be posting a lot. Y'all know I'll be posting a lot on my IG page at WDAS Patty. But how are you celebrating? A lot of people celebrate in major ways. Cookouts and picnics and community service, education panels, or taking time off to honor the day. It is a big day. A lot of people can't believe they were standing there. They were still, nobody told them. Can you imagine somebody not telling you something major? And it's like, slavery over. So it's a big celebration. It's been celebrated big. I'm up north. We call down south. They've been celebrating for years, but just a couple of years ago, it was made a federal holiday. I hope that you do something great and celebrate and enjoy. And if you're in the Philadelphia area, well, come on down and join us at the museum. I am feeling better. I'm the type, I never get sick. I never get sick. But whatever got in me said, girl, you gonna learn today. And it was a mighty lesson, and I have learned, because it was not fun being sick. It's never ever fun being sick. But I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for the hugging me back. We'll be back here tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff that we have to cover. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. Subscribe to the channel. You never miss anything. That notification bell will let you know that we are here. Leave a comment. I'm going to be going through a lot of comments over the next couple of days. I've just been under the weather and couldn't get to them. But leave your comments. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. I went and, wait a minute, nothing gets in the way of getting my nails done. So I got my nails done, but I'm not sure if I like this color because I was sick. I don't think I was in the right frame of mind. You'll know if you see it on me next week. But I said, boy, this has to grow on me because this is, I wanted something summery. But I said, I don't know if I like this color or not. We'll see. We'll see if it lasts. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.